Hello, this is Mia. It's too early in the morning and I am very tired. It's Friday. The student loan thing is going on for the federal service or public service. I'm gonna fax this stuff to my previous employer. I think I have 4 government iron door education. I feel like, didn't I work in education before? If you volunteer, you don't get it. They should be like, if you volunteer 3 hours a week and you're working full time somewhere else, while you're paying your loans, you should get it, in my opinion, because you're doing public service. And it's not really, I mean, you know what I mean? If they paid you $1, I mean, that wouldn't be minimum wage. Unless you did an internship and it was a stipend. Anyway, it's another story. So I didn't work at Portland State. I kept trying to get a job at Portland State University. It was near impossible. There's a white tennis dress, clearance, Kohl's. Why do I feel like I got this last year? I think I got it in the fall. Okay, we're going to do the light. Oh, that's too bright. I like the red one. It's way too bright. I like it dark. Gosh, I mean, it's too dark, but good grief, that was nice and bright. I think that's a good thing to have in an emergency kit. This is a heart-shaped ring light. I think it has, you put it together wrong. I think it has a spot to put your cell phone in the middle. I just not a space to put your cell phone in the middle. Anyways, there's a USB cord that's attached, and I have it plugged into some plug from somebody's game or iPod or something from 10 years ago, whatever, 15 years ago, forever ago. I need to buy my kids a Christmas present, and I'm not looking forward to it. There is a, if you're my kids, move forward for, I want to say 5 minutes. I'm going to order them. There's an alien. This guy has the alien. I don't have the money for this. So my sales are going up for my eBay store. I did get a, what do I want to say, review of my store and all my items. I don't know if they just use algorithm, machine AI to do it, but I'm gonna print the chart. I think it's only 4 pages. I'm gonna print the chart out. Alright, so today's wearing white after Labor Day, before Memorial Day. So so now you can see the heart. So that's what's annoying about wearing glasses. We need like a visor or something so that my eyes don't just turn into that. Ooh, that is annoying. That is not. What is the solution for that? What if you put the light up higher? It would do something. So I am going to be myself. I am going to sell stuff. I listed. So yesterday's video that I didn't post yet, so you're going to have to watch the videos because I might not label them correctly. If I can get the date, today's 10/28. I had a couple videos where I was looking for an item in this box. I actually put it away. I'm like, where is it? This clear plastic box. I took the items out, or I went through the box and then I went through it again. And the second time I just went through everything and I took pictures of everything. And I'm going to go through the pictures. So there was something D&D, not D&D, Drapers and something t-shirt. I wonder if it's, oh, it's still hanging up. I wonder if it's, oh yeah, that wasn't even in that pile of stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then I ran out of room on my phone. I had to clean it out. Anyways, I took a bunch of pictures and I rapid fired through and pretty much was just getting like 1 or 2 or 3 pictures. Some stuff was listed already. So the spoiler of yesterday's video. Oh yeah, the spoiler. I was talking about these presents. The spoiler of yesterday's video is my partner found in the storage unit the small gray velvety box for some vintage pearl thing. I can't believe he found it. I was praying. I was freaking out. I got to round 2 of the 5 minutes of cleaning. So I did 10 minutes. I did more, but I didn't set the timer. So if I had 5 minutes, the timer went off. I kept doing stuff. And then sometimes the timer, if you ignore it, it will just say -2 minutes or whatever. And then when I came back, I was going to do a bunch of stuff. I don't remember what. Cleaning. I was in the vacuum there. I said, you know what? It's only like 12 something. He left, came back. He found that stuff so fast. He tried to say he didn't know if it was in there. But I don't know if he went through the box or not. And then I had a couple of little silverfish in there that I had to get rid of. And we got to get rid of. We got rid of that one box, but we got another couple boxes. And then I'll shake out the clothes because they are all wrapped. And there's some kitchen items. I think there's only one item of clothing. So the items need to be bug free, right? So I had everything plastic bag and taped together, but that doesn't guarantee that there's no bugs. So I'm trying to decide about maybe going to the laundromat. I really want to go to the Goodwill bins and come straight to the laundromat. I'm so tempted right now. So there is an item in my cart. So this is the time now for the children. So $9 plus $7.98 shipping. And this guy's name, I'm about to buy one for myself, but I'm not, is I don't see it. Anyways, you know what's weird? Oh, I was in my cart. It asked to do request total. So this guy also has this alien necklace. It's like a hologram with a symbol on it. Acrylic and zinc alloy with a cord. Egg-shaped blue. Yee Deco brand. Check out my other items. I'm trying to find their other items. That's cute. I asked my kids what they want. So they have the green. I don't know if it's theirs. Why can't I find this other sellers? I'm trying to find the same seller. Okay, I am going to make my eyes look like little hearts. This is view profile. Usually it's like sellers other items. For some reason. Okay, it does say that. Alright, so they have the alien, another necklace. They have this one's cute, the stainless steel pendant, so it doesn't have the necklace. Oh, this has a chain. I'm almost ready to get that for the quality. Holistic. It's a keychain, $3.99, same item, and then they have a couple of clothing items. Target and Old Navy. So just the normal stuff like I would sell. I'm glad they chose. There's several of their stock photos, new with tags have African American women or African descent. Oh, and men too. Oh, I like the seller. That's not common in my opinion. Or maybe sometimes dudes like certain dudes would be like, I don't know, certain men identify as men would be like just like it's a person. You're a person. Like you and like you and me, or people like my family. But some people, I feel like with women, my experience is like way more racist. attitude. I gotta find something to clean this with. New tags. So it's cool that you could use the stock, but you could have something from the thrift store that's new with tags and find a stock photo of this nicely, um, you know, like this one's a t-shirt for $11.99. It's camo, size XL. I actually like this shirt. I'm gonna put it in my watch list just for the heck of it. I don't know if this is coffee, but then it's like, let's see if they have any other pictures. So they just have the model stock images people can add and use if there's not a Vero or anything. But then you could have got it from the thrift store or some yard sale, and it could be all stained and all wrinkled and weird. I mean, I got something from, I've told you, Nordstrom Rack that was not good. And I'm not gonna give it back because I'm not gonna pay more in shipping. I already paid for shipping once. I'm not gonna repay even more for shipping. And the price is like, we'll just say $9. And the shipping is like $10, and I already paid like $10 for shipping. So I'm stupid for paying, what, $18, $17 for some piece of crap. I mean, I had some other items, and then I paid another $10 just to get rid of it. So I wouldn't get any refund. I'd just be out more money than I started with. Like, it'd be a negative sale. I'd be paying them. I already paid them. So it's like, really? So anything, I try to wash it. If it doesn't wash, I put it online, sell, and say, has an odor if it's, smells like detergent. I did have some items and cloth from some neighbors that had a lot of fried ethnic foods, and I washed the stuff. I said it has the odor, kitchen odor. But I've been in this place, especially with the corn oil, and I have been like, ooh, I cannot breathe. Yeah, so I am really paranoid. Alright, so I should have given a better spoiler warning. So if my kids are watching, which I don't think they are, I'm going to think about this as well as some items that aren't really like snacky type things for the Christmas. And I could send them some office supplies. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff. I found a lot of the stuff I already sent. I used it when I'm at the house. So I was like, oh, nobody uses stuff. So I'm like, I feel like there's no point. So I think what I'm gonna do, I need to write this down. Get them a gift card, maybe for Target, because then maybe I can get them one each for Target and one each from Walmart. Then they can order the stuff and like pray that it gets delivered. Fred Meyer, maybe. I almost want to give one a gift card for one and one a gift card for the other, so they can decide if somebody needs this or that or the other, or clothes or what. Like, they can divvy it up and say, hey, I need socks, you need tank tops, we both need food. Like, but I mean, that's not that fun either. One of them shops at Amazon, the other one doesn't, so maybe I could play around with that as well. I think, I'm just gonna write it in my phone because I'm getting some ideas. I don't want to deal with it. I've had the Black Friday, was it Target? They did buy one. It was at half off, I don't think. It was like 10% discount, and you could buy up to $500 gift card, so you would save, what? Maybe it was 25%. I don't know what it was. It was like some kind of special. I think that was what I did last year. And I saw it, and I was like, this ends in a few hours, so I bought. I don't know. Maybe I did 100, maybe I did 50. I was like, this is worth it. Save a little bit of money. And then I had that shipped in an envelope, so it was hard to tell them what to look for and what not to open. So I made them crap that they probably don't like. Maybe they do. I should get them fire extinguishers. I ought to get them something preparatory. Okay. So, let's just write in here. I'll say gift cards. What did I say, Target? Well, look for some specials. So Black Friday is coming up in a few weeks, and the pre-Black Friday, the Black Friday they have year round. I'll say Sally, and I should say Joanne, Amazon, and then Fred Meyer. So I look at all those and see what's a good deal. So I like the ones where you can get food and stuff. But then you can get shampoo and soap and toothbrushes. And then, what was the other idea? Oh, I'm going to have to come back and listen to the video because I forgot. I said books, games. Oh, prepper stuff. What would be a good prepper stuff? You know what I should do? I should put together kits. And then I can market that for my own store. What would you put in a kit? I have a video about the go bag. So you get like a little bag. Like a... I don't know whether you want... Oh, you know it would be cool if it was camouflage on one side and bright on the inside, but like down low. So you could have... I have these satchels. I don't have them here. I got them in the Nordstrom clearance. These organic cotton, different size bags. I sent them some of those last year, some jars, and I realized at my house I got a whole bunch of these jars. So what if I did this? Get a bag, make the inside like bright down here, and so you can... I'm just like thinking of throwing it over your shoulder. Let me just write that real fast. So bad, I got a rope nag. Camo. And bright inside. With... I don't know, I'm scared to give him a fire starter. With 5 items. I could save someone's life though. I'll just say a fire starter on there. Tell them to lock this stuff up. They got those emergency washcloths. You can give them like ×2 because they could play with one now, see how it works, and then. But oh, they have that emergency toilet paper, or it's like that this toilet paper, TP. I want to call them cubes. They're like, I'm gonna call them coins. I don't have the money for this. And then you want like some food item and pouch water, emergency blanket, and poncho with paracord. That would be... So you have a bag. I'm not sure how to close it. I'm thinking a drawstring. Oh, you need a carabiner. I'm gonna write drawstring with carabiner. I can always change this. I always wanted something on my website. Let's see. Carabiner. I'm gonna change it to paranoid. Okay, this one. That is annoying when it doesn't... It just changes your word. Doesn't even give you an option. Drawstring. clean. Alright. So a bag, that's one item. The carabiner, that goes with it, that's two. The drawer, I said drawer, drawstring, fire starter, emergency washcloths, toilet paper, coins, food item, pouch of water, emergency blanket, and poncho. And I just thought of one more thing. Compass. So, if I were to order this stuff in bulk, it would probably cost me over $100. If I were to sell each one, now with 12 items in it, that would be, it'd be cool if you could make the bag with another bag inside that was mesh, like we used the washcloths and the Girl Scouts. I'm going to write that down too. Inner mesh washcloth for washing. And then you could have the extra deluxe kit. It has mess kit and silverware. And then add cooking, coffee, soup mug. Wait, I didn't get my tea waters. Alright, so let me put this at 10 o'clock a.m. Repeat weekly until, let's say 10 times. Let's say 15 times. This is something that I've been wanting to do for my store. And something told me to spend $300 on some items to resell. And I want new items. I'm tired of getting junk. Even the clearance items. You can go to a store and get some items from Marshalls. And they're cheaper than the stuff at the Goodwill. Then you just, if it's new with tags, you could charge the manufacturer's rate, or you could, I don't deal with a lot of new with tags, so that's even stricter for the Barrow. Anyways, here is solar panel that I'm thinking I have not gotten to work. It only flashes, and I tried it with a ring light, and I know that ring light does get hot. This cord is kind of funky in it. I tried to label stuff, which was good. One good thing about this is it came with this adapter, even though it's outdated. It doesn't even have a, so the only ones you can really use nowadays is this one and this one. And then, wait, these two look the same. USB-C or USB, yeah, this looks like the same. I don't know what devices nowadays take these type of charger or these type of plugs. This looks like an old iPad. This is like an old, like I have some old devices, audio devices. This one's crooked. So this was just a no-name Amazon. This is a good idea. I had something charging one day, and when I first got it, and I left and went to work, it was, I think it was a flashlight, and it was flashing all day. And I think it was the blue light on the side, maybe the indicator LED light that it's either dead or charging. And my partner didn't try to contact me to be like, why is this doing, is it supposed to be doing that? It shouldn't have been doing that. It should have been solid. So I had this plugged in yesterday. When the sun is on this, the plug for the ring light, the LED ring light that you see here in the reflection, it did turn blue, showing that there's a power source. But every single time I clicked it on, it went off immediately. I didn't want to tear off the light. So it seemed like a good idea. I don't know what these are for, to tell you the truth. Maybe that's part of my problem. I have no idea what these are for. I felt like this one should come unplugged. Oh yeah, this one comes unplugged. Kind of. Oh yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so this would be the in. It says input on it. On this one. So I don't understand the technology. This does not work. The Jackery one, or I haven't got it to work. I haven't taken it outside. The Jackery one from the window without full light will recharge the lithium battery. And I've only charged it like, I only needed to charge it like 3%. So I understand that I took a chance with this. I threw the box away, which was a nice box. I'm thinking it's kind of too big. If I make, it has to go like this though. If I make a little bag for this and stick it in, where did I take the cord? It has the carabiners. I guess only 2 though. So I was wondering you could use something like, I was trying to put it in the window like this, or like this, or like this. And I feel like if you had some holes on something, or you could hang it from your backpack. So I'm going to take it out in the wild, I guess. We don't have a yard, so I don't have like a porch where I could sit out there and drink some tea and see if it actually gets the sunlight without the window diffusing. But if not, it's junk, and what do I do with it? I mean, I don't think, what if you like input something here and then, I'm going to look it up and see if anyone has any comments. So we're gonna request total, and I'm hesitant for the necklace itself. I'm just gonna request total because I want to combine. Shoot, upstream connect error or disconnect, reconnect before headers. What? All right, so when I you have not committed. Oh, what? $9. To combine shipping costs, you can request a new total from. So it says $9. It doesn't have the shipping. Wait, $16.98. It'd be $9. It is like $3.99 shipping. So this is really small. So it should still be. It should still be like 4. You will commit to buy these items when you submit your request for a new total. What if you just exit out? Item on. You will commit to buy these items. I'm looking for a shipping discount. To item order. I do not see the total price with shipping. pluses. I say 450. I say 425. Because if you ship something this small, it's going to be under 4 ounces. Under 4 ounces now is still going to charge me like $5 for shipping. He had $3.98 for one. So it doesn't matter if it's 0 ounces to like, I'm pretty sure it's 4 out, like 4.0 or something. But who knows what the packaging is. But you don't want to pay $8. Let's just send it. Alright. So that says if you send a request, you commit to buy this product. Action required. Please send it. Buyer total. Now it's like sending me something that says send invoice. What? Oh. I asked for a copy. I was like, I'm not the one selling this item, dude. Okay. We got that stuff out of the way. That's kind of a boring present. Fingers crossed that it's cute and cool. It's got a symbol of health or something on the forehead of the alien. It is 7:49. I didn't get my morning tea. I don't like to drink tea when I'm wearing white clothes. I wore my clothes, the regular clothes, all day yesterday, and I didn't eat that much. And then I went to bed and couldn't sleep because I was hungry. So I ate a banana. When I don't eat, when I wear my good clothes, I don't want to eat because I don't want to spill stuff on it. That's why I didn't even bring an orange in here or a mandarin. When I woke up and was awake for a couple of hours, I was wondering about dating somebody from a wealthy family. And it doesn't mean, sometimes if somebody's wealthy, it doesn't mean that they are still wealthy, or it doesn't mean that they were high class. Okay. You can have money. So for instance, my partner's family had a long history of being able to acquire land, and for certain programs that were really helping people, and that stuff is going to benefit them, or at least the people that benefited. Not everybody gets left anything, and they can have hundreds of years of past and present generations of family members and married people who married into the family to be benefited for a long time for a program, a home ownership program, a land ownership program, a grant, a farming grant, a business grant. You don't understand how that can really push somebody up. And as a black person, I have not been able to get even paid for the job that I do that's a fair wage, let alone and count my pennies, let alone try to buy $9 with it. Christmas presents, but that's a different story. So what I'm thinking is, so the point was, somebody might be an accountant, or they might have family money and they do stocks and bonds, or they might have family money where they do real estate, or they sell yachts and pay someone to fix them up and sell them for millions of dollars each. Okay, so there's different things that seem glamorous, and some seem like you had the money, you were born with this money, you paid someone else to do all the work, and you sit at home and you count the money and you travel around the world. So that background is just giving you some ideas. What I need to talk about as a black woman who doesn't look glamorous, who never drives a luxury car, haven't even driven one, haven't even borrowed anybody's. I've driven Toyotas of other people's, and that's about it. Or some kind of van. Something's itchy on my foot. Some kind of van. Stereotypes. Every person looks at me and says, you can't afford this. You don't have this. People like you can't own homes. Even the counselor. Well, low-income black people, such as yourself, you keep putting these ideas on me. In my home base in my clinic, I am a primary care physician. The work is not just handed to me. The money doesn't come to me. I have to work for it. But I also had to work through college to get every single class had to be good grades and everything, every project, every little homework assignment. Maybe you could get away. Sometimes they threw out like one homework assignment. They'd say, we'll take the 9 out of 10. But a lot of times that whole thing, you're sick, you're having a bad day, you're up all night, you do poorly on a test, you're out of there. Like, towards the end of my education, it's like one slip up and you're out. People didn't even slip up and got kicked out for being black. Multiple people. So I had thought about being a black person whose parents were the first to go to school, to college, and it was during segregation and after segregation. So where blacks couldn't even go to a college. They said, oh, I'm going to be this, I'm going to go to this school. Well, you can only go to this black school. And the closest one to you, which not many, is got ABC. You pick your career, because it's not, I don't know what it was at my dad's college. And then my mom did grow up north, but it's still segregated. So every time we went to visit relatives, I didn't see any white people at all. The whole trip. Could be there for a week. Could be there. I remember one of my relatives saying, here's my one white friend that I have, and it's a big deal. It was not common. It wasn't just like, oh, this person, oh, I went to university, this people. I didn't fit in with the blacks. They all sat around the different tables in the dorms. They weren't friends with me at all. Look at my hair. Look at the way I dress. Look at the way I speak. Do you think that my family members appreciate me as a human, or they just think that you're weird? That must be something mentally wrong with you because you didn't straighten your hair since the 90s, since your mom forced you, or because you didn't ever have a weave, and you never ever had your nails done, a pedicure or manicure, and you never ever wore fake nails. I tried fake eyelashes once back in 1990, like 7 or 6. Because I grew up in places where there's white people, and I wore the same clothes, and they didn't fit my butt. What's wrong with these clothes? Why do I just have to wear some certain length shirt in order to not going around mooning people, you know? So when you grow up and your parents are both professionals, and your dad's an officer in the military and becomes a college professor, in the 80s and 90s, that was pretty upper middle class according to the income level of the family. And it wasn't a class system, it was only a monetary system. Economic, not social. It could be a social class being an officer in the military. My mother grew up in a family of one mom at first, who was a cook of one of multiple cooks for a wealthy family in Ohio that was multimillionaires. And my grandma lived at the house. My mother went to school in the same neighborhood. My mother's skin is white, was white, whitish, and